Alright, well here's a closer look at the Star Wars figures that I got in the original haul. And here is Commander Gree. So these were the ones I picked up when I first went into the shop and seeing that they had them all for £2.49, so I kind of went a bit Clone Trooper mad. Because I got Commander Gree, I got just regular Clone Trooper, but this is decked out in his red kind of attire type thing, and this one has quick draw attack. So a bit of an action feature on there. Squeeze his legs, and he sticks his gut out. There's also this AT-RT driver who comes with a separate chest plate and stuff, and he looked pretty awesome. There's quite a lot of weapons and stuff with them. Like I said, I'm pretty sure originally when I first went in, I would say 98% of the entire line of these was there. Which was somewhat overwhelming to see them all there on the shelf, but you know, it's always a nice thing to turn up every now and again, I guess, if you're lucky enough for it. This one's the Target exclusive Clone Trooper, so I guess that one must be a bit more rarer there. Not that we have any Targets in the UK. I am aware of them through the videos I watch on YouTube. So that one just has obviously him on the back diving towards you to say go to Target. So exclusive, but it's another trooper, so thought why not pick it up. This one's the Commander Bakra, and he also has the quick draw action, and nice kind of jowly. I like the fierce jowls on him. They're pretty interesting looking, almost like fierce armour for a helmet. Right, now then, clamshells are usually a giveaway if a figure's pretty rare. Now, even if these weren't in the clamshells, these were the ones I was like, bang, getting these straight away. Because you've got Bail Organa with Infant Leia. And that in itself is just an awesome pack. Unfortunately, me flash has given these packets a bit of jip like. So there's that one. But there was also the Obi-Wan Kenobi. And this one comes with Luke. So there you go, there's Luke with Obi-Wan. So to have them as not a 2-pack, but to have both of them was pretty cool. And there's the scene on the back there with when she's naming them as she's dying from whatever reason she died, I guess. That'll get explained in episode 7, I guess. So there you go. Please excuse me drool, but I do currently have Dead Man's Toys plague, and it is slowly killing me, so do bear with us, and whoever gets these next hopefully will fare better and not die within a week of getting them. Right, here's Queen Amidala Battle with Ascension Gun. I like Natalie Portman, who doesn't? She's absolutely freaking awesome. And it was in a clamshell, so I thought, yeah, it's worth taking a punt. It might be pretty rare, this figure, I have no idea. I do like the cloth kind of dress thing she's got on. And to be fair, some of the Natalie Portman figures I've seen do look really bad, so this one from the side isn't too bad at all. And other figures in the line there, so if there's any rare ones on the back there, just shout out and let us know, and I'll run round, and if they're still there, I'll pick them up. Is this guy rare? Is he, you know, kind of should come with sitting down action? That would be pretty cool. And then here's me droids, which I was really chuffed to pick these ones up. R2B1 and TC14. I do love the blue and yellow R2 thing. And in some ways I kind of think, well, you know, here's episode 1, here's these 2 droids, and, you know, you could almost have them going off and doing their own kind of alternate reality R2-D2 and C-3PO kind of adventures, couldn't you, really? So, you know, that's kind of how I look at them. Very, very good representations, them. Lovely. Right. So, along with the clones, which I've got a few more here, this is a Clone Commander. do believe the visors do lift up on these in another clone commander, where it's just the variant, basically a green and a red one. Which, when it comes to clones, I guess variants aren't the worst thing in the world, and there's Commander Bligh, who looks somewhat similar to them too as well, but again, you know, you don't mind when it's clones, because you just want a load of them anyway, don't you? Make a lovely big clone army. And I also decided to pick up some of the Wookiees that were there. So here's a Wookiee Commander with his little flap thing, leather flap, and the Wookiee Heavy Gunner. This guy looks really awesome. I kind of was surprised when I've seen this film to find out that like Chewbacca's kind of like anorexic, you know, he's not really very Wookiee-ish, if this is what they all look like. A bit like Shrek, you know, kind of like you got to see all of the other ogres, all of the other ogres, and they're all big beefy guys, and Shrek's just some kind of fat guy. So I guess that was the situation. Right, I picked up a few Power of the Forces. Obviously had to get Bumface, as he was my favourite, or one of my absolute favourites as a kid. Obviously Bumface is not the universally recognised name for him, it's Ponda Baba or Walrus Man. And I also picked up the, what the hell, Seelit Mur, or Yak Face, as I always knew him as. So I guess they must be brothers then, is it? So you can Bumface and Yak Face, the Face brothers. The guy who collected these must have thought that this Yak Face was going to be ultra rare as well, because there was about 4 or 5 different Yak Faces in all of his collection, but yet only one of each other character really, apart from the odd droid, which I found out by picking 2 up of one, which was a bit unfortunate. But I've struck a deal, and one of those will be shipped out shortly. And I had to get this one. I've seen this online a few times, and I was really tempted to pick it up. And it's Anakin Skywalker, and you've got him kind of normally there, and then you've got him burnt to a crisp. And the detail is really quite good on that. Very happy to have picked this up. His legs are also removable, so you can just have him kind of dragging himself along there with his little gold arm. But I do really, so I'm going to focus, give you a good look. It's about as good as you're going to get. Do really like this figure. This is one that I really want to get out of the packet and have a little play with that action feature. Right, and then a few random weird characters, like here's a Wookiee from Coruscant. So I kind of joined me Wookiee Legion there with his little grey goatee. And Dank Jericho from the Cantina Bar. Now I don't remember him having these tentacles, but that doesn't mean he didn't. There's another Cantina patron there, which is always nice. And this one I picked up and I put back, and I picked up and I put back, because at the time I was trying to really limit myself to how many of these I got. Obviously that just went out the window. And stuff, and I thought, well, I don't even remember this person from the movie, do I get them or not, you know, type of thing. But for me, the selling point was the kind of the nipples and the boobs on it. Don't know how well you can really sort of see that, but yeah, it's a kind of spider kind of bear thing, and it has boobs and nipples. So for that alone, you know, you really don't get enough sort of creatures with their boobs hanging out. So you can see on the pictures on the back, it also has shows the boobs there, sort of. If I move my hand out of the way, there you go, there they are. So, you know, that's your type of fantasy there, then well done, good luck. So on that note, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you all later on.